Good morning, Gophers and Wolves. Happy favorite hat day. Today I wore my favorite silly hat. Let's start with our Bible for the day. Isaac's blessing. When Isaac was an old man, he could not see very well. He called for his firstborn son, Esau. Bring me my favorite dinner. Then I will give you God's blessing. I will make a special meal for you, said Esau. Then he hunted for some meat to cook. Isaac's bride, Rebekah, wanted Jacob to get God's blessing. So, while Esau was hunting, she told Jacob her plan. She made Isaac's dinner, then she tied goatskin around Jacob's arm. Jacob took the meal to his father. After dinner, Isaac reached out to bless his son. Isaac thought Jacob was Esau, so he gave Jacob his blessing. When Esau returned, he found out what had happened. Esau was very angry. He wanted to hurt Jacob. Rebekah asked Isaac to send Jacob to his uncle Laban's house. It's never a good idea to trick people like that. All right, let's work on your math. Today in math, we're working with graphs again. The type of graph that we're working with today is called a problem-solving graph. So for these graphs, remember we're again going to have a title and we're going to have labels telling us different parts of them. So the numbers go on this side and the names of the lighthouses are going on this side. All right, this graph up here will help us to answer these questions. This is telling us how tall they are. How tall is the tallest lighthouse? So you find the tallest lighthouse and find how tall it is, and you write that number here. How tall is the shortest lighthouse? So you find the shortest lighthouse and then match the number. All right, these problems we're going to have to write out part of the problem from the lighthouses ourselves. How much taller is Rocky Shore Lighthouse than the Red Point Lighthouse? So I'm going to write that out, and I want you to make sure that you write it out on your page as well. So we're going to start by writing out how tall Rocky Shore is. You're going to write it on top. That's the larger of the two lighthouses. Rocky Shore is 70 feet tall. And Red Point Lighthouse is 40 feet tall. Remember to subtract your ones column first and then your tens column. Once you have your answer here, you need to write it there as well. All right, number 4. If the Green Bay Lighthouse was placed on top of the Red Point Lighthouse, how tall would they be all together? Remember, all together is a key word that tells us we need to add. So we're going to write the Green Bay Lighthouse on top. And then we are going to write the Red Point Lighthouse on the bottom. So we're going to find the Green Bay Lighthouse is 50 feet tall. And then we're going to write the Red Point Lighthouse beneath that, which is 40 feet tall. Then we need to add them together to make it all together. Add your ones column and then your tens column. You're going to write that here, and then you're going to take your answer and write it there. On this side, we're looking at a very similar graph, but instead of the numbers being on the side, the names are on the side and the numbers are on the bottom. And the title is at the top. This one is called Popcorn. We're going to use this graph to help us answer these questions. Shelly and her friend Tony popped 4 kinds of popcorn. The graph shows how many cups of popcorn they had after popping. So We have all 4 types. We have blue corn, white corn, yellow corn, and rainbow corn. Number 5. Which popcorn had the greatest number of cups? So you need to choose which one of those has the largest number and write that name right here. Number 6. Which popcorn had the least number? Which had the smallest amount of popcorn? Blue, white, yellow, or rainbow? Write that name here. Number 7. How many cups of white popcorn were there? So we need to look around and we see there is no key, so we don't need to go and multiply these by anything or go 2, 4, 5, 10. We're just going to count the cups one at a time. So look at the white popcorn and we can come across and see it stops here and that says 8. So write down how many cups of popcorn there were for the white popcorn. Problem number 8. What is the difference in numbers between the blue popcorn and the yellow popcorn? Difference is a key word. So we need to know that that means subtract. So we're going to write down how many cups there were of blue popcorn and yellow popcorn. So we see that yellow popcorn has a larger number, so that's going to go on top. We have 9 cups of yellow and 1 cup of blue. So let's write that out. We have 9 cups of yellow. Subtract 1 cup of blue. And we can subtract and write our answer there. And then the answer in cups will go right here. All right, let's look at your phonics for today. Today in phonics, we are going to be working with a story, and then we're going to work on silent W's. Let's start with the little story. You'll need a pencil out so you can circle things while I read this. So you want to circle the word that tells which item each of these people has found. So I'll read the paragraph and then we'll ask, what did they find? The shepherd counted his sheep. The number was wrong. The shepherd looked for one that was missing. He rejoiced when he found his lost sheep. What did he find? Circle what he found. A lady lost a coin. She pulled everything out to look for the coin. When she found it, she told all her friends. Her friends rejoiced with her. What did she find? Circle what she found. A father lost his son. The son left home. He did wrong. He had no food. He went home to his father. His father made a feast, and they rejoiced because he had his son back. What did the father find? All right, now we're going to work on our silent W's. What we need to note for our silent W's is that W's are silent right before the letter R. So here is an example of a few silent W's. This is the word right, like I write with my left hand. We do not say the W. We don't go right, we just say right. So this is a silent letter. We're going to do the same thing when we read the word wren. Wren is a type of bird. We do not pronounce the silent W. But if I were to write another word that has a W in it that does not have an R right after, we would need to pronounce that W. So let's look at the word west. West is on our worksheet, so we can. There is no R, so we need to say the W. West. You need to find the 3 words here that have silent W's and write them down. So it should go W-R. Does west have a silent W? Wrist, right, nut, or wrong. Please write the 3 words that have silent W's. All right, now we're going to write the words that have the R sound spelling W-R. So again, that's the silent W where we just make the R sound. You need to write all of them in these spots. There will be 6. We have white, wrinkle, wrong, rent. This has the R sound, but does it have a W? Wrap, right, wreath, ring. Again, there's an R, but is there a W? Wren and wrap. Write those 6 words that have R or WR to make the R sound with a silent W. Down here, I want you to circle the word that matches the picture. We have wrinkles, whip, ring or wrap, wrapper or wren, right or wreck. All right, I hope you have a fun time on your favorite hat day. I look forward to seeing some of the pictures your parents help you post on Band of You wearing your favorite hat. Have a wonderful day.